up, guys? Welcome to my vlog number 4 for the New Deeds of Flesh record. I hope you enjoyed the first 3. If you couldn't tell already, this whole thing is being shot in a new space. So I've recently relocated my House of Grind studio, but I'm pretty much all set up and running and excited to start getting more work done here. Now for this vlog, like I had mentioned in the last one, I'm going to focus a little bit on some of the warm-up and practice techniques that I've used over the years that have sort of helped me build my base for playing this style of music. And then at the end of the vlog, I'll also preview a little bit more of a couple tracks off the new record. Alright. Okay guys, so what I'm going to show you is a little bit of a warm-up that I like to use anytime that I'm going to go play on the drum kit. Especially, it's something that I used on tour to warm up before I went on stage, because I didn't have a kit to warm up on beforehand, and I needed to be sure that when I got onto stage and the lights went on that I could hit the tempos that I needed to hit. So one of the first things I want to explain is that the technique that I use with my sticks, all my speed, all my stamina comes from my wrists. So what I'm going to do first is I warm up without sticks in my hands. Okay, and of course always have a trusty metronome. Remember, as a drummer, it's your job to be the metronome on stage. So what I'll do is just start with a tempo, somewhere around 100 BPM quarter note. And everything that I do is sort of thinking in terms of 30-second notes or blast beats, since that's what we do, right? So what I'll do is start out hands only, playing 16th notes. Now generally what I do is whatever tempo I'm playing at, I'll do 60 clicks, or 2 clicks equaling a second. So 1, 2, 3, I'll go all the way up to 60. Okay, then I'll push the tempo 4 BPM, let's say. Do it again. 2, 3, 4, and you go all the way up to 60. Okay, and sort of the concept behind this is, as you warm up, 2 things. And I was taught this by a very wise instructor back in the day, that your speed is in your hands, in your wrists, right? We're not playing with fingers. So you should be able to put anything in your hand and have that speed as long as you already have the speed in your wrists. So that's sort of the concept of warming up without sticks. And then once your wrists are warm up, you put sticks in your hands, and now you have a weighted piece of wood that you can manipulate, and it's going to make you fly. I'm going to run this all the way up to whatever, 112, 2, 3, right? And it's all about progressing at tempos that you're comfortable with. Okay, and again, you're getting to this point where you can hold things for 60 seconds. Okay, so then once my wrists are warmed up, take the stick in hand. With these exercises, you can certainly, if you want, you can use double strokes, or you can use unisons, which is what I was doing, or you can okay, and you want to kind of mix it up, right? So if we go up to 120, if you can hold this for 60 seconds, you'll be in a good place when you get on stage. So hopefully this gave you some ideas. I spent so much of my time working on a drum pad, and I gained so much just from working on a drum pad and away from the drum kit. It taught me technique, it taught me tempo, timing, all those kinds of things, so I can't stress the importance of it enough. Alright, let's go to the kit. Alright guys, so now that we've warmed up our hands on the drum pad, what I want to do is just show you a couple real basic approaches to the kit. Things that I used for a long time that were sort of staples to building my base of extreme drumming. Now the first one we're going to work on is just really working on single strokes on the feet. But the important part is to be able to sustain the single stroke on either side, either foot, and also with either hand leading. One of the most important things I can tell you going forward is train each side of your body equally. Okay, so why don't we just start out something not too crazy. Let's go. We'll just do everything at 110 BPM. A quarter note is 110. Or if you count an eighth notes, then it's 220. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it was right foot lead, now let's go left foot lead. Here we go. Okay, so the most important thing is that you can see both feet can maintain that tempo of single strokes, but that I'm still leading on both sides of the kit so it doesn't limit you. So what we're going to do is take this same concept and apply it to a blast beat. And what I like to do is add continuous fills in and also different orchestrations around the kit just to give you variety with what you're doing. You want to keep yourself versatile. Alright, so here we go. And left hand lead. Here we go. There you have it. Obviously you can double up your kicks, or you can play what I call an opposite blast, where you're playing your hands and feet opposite. So what I'll do is put a little bit of everything together and just give you a little bit of a warm-up that I like to do. Here we go. Song. You can just kind of improvise. The goal of the whole exercise is that you're continuously moving and switching leads while you're playing. So I hope you enjoyed getting a little bit of a look at some of the practice techniques and some of the things that I've done to get to where I am. Now, I never tell anybody to do the exact same way that I do, but hopefully maybe you got some ideas and you can figure out how maybe you want to approach it yourself. Remember, hard work and persistence will always pay off. Now, as always, leave questions, leave comments in the video below. I mean, we're getting pretty close to where I'm going to be able to track this sucker. So stay tuned, and I'll talk to you guys soon. As always, keep it brutal.